Hi, and welcome to day one of the Topps Amateur Showcase, also known as Bowman Scout Day. Today, position players will show off their talents in a tryout setting, participating in batting practice, the 60-yard dash, and situational defensive drills. Scouts will be grading players with the standard 20 to 80 scouting scale and will, of course, be looking for projectable skills that may translate to future success in this draft day approach. And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the international prospects and those representing the West. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers. Digging in the switch hitter, Moose Wallace, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Hey, let's go right
Neil Scott strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Nobody.
Ready on 1 and 2. Still on 1 and 2, and he gets this one down. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble.
Batting
At the plate, Ernest Esposito, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a throw over to first.
He's in there.
And the runner will get back standing.
Hey, no one down here.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Yeah. Hey, all right, here we go now.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Runner's back. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Ball, that's
and he won't offer it that. Too high. 1 and 2. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Just out in front of that one, still 2 and 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Spencer coming in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Pierre Harris is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Yeah.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Make a play in field.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit.
No run.
Alexander Patterson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking.
Alexander
Striking out is one of the many
Patterson.
frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball
And
upstairs.
he lays off there, 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Here we go, guys.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this
2
duel.
balls, no strike.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not
One
too
out,
familiar
one
with.
out.
Take a look
No,
at a
he's
few
in.
and see what he's got.
And he's back standing.
Just checking.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Ball.
Too high.
3-0.
And it's 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence.
No,
They
ball
don't want him
4.
to be able to extend.
And a rather interesting decision here. Alfonso Almanzar steps in with 1 in,
center fielder,
1
number
out,
16.
and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Encarnacion is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Jason
Right
Benitez
fielder.
will stand in now.
Jason
He flew out in his
Benitez.
first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Hey, come on now.
Watches a fastball right
Oh,
there
one's
for
the
strike
count.
1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
2 down now.
Now a throw over.
He's
Runner
safe.
back safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw.
Safe.
And the runner back. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, all
Your attention,
tied at
please.
1-1. Alberto
pitch for the
Lorenz
Rebels.
is on, and
Number
he'll take
11.
over on the mound.
Alberto Lorenz.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Moose Wallace will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn
Leading off
around
with
and
the
bat from the
international
right side of the
prospects.
plate here.
Catcher. Moose Wallace.
Liner towards second.
Find it, find it,
Solid
find it.
base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, you know, just about
Now
everyone,
batting,
coaches,
the
scouts,
center fielder,
GMs, everybody
Ramon
loves it when a guy
Encarnacion.
uses the middle of the field. It just shows that he has a controlled swing and his timing is spot on. Plus, a lot of times, young players tend to get a little too pull happy. So it's reassuring to see a guy like this.
Ramon Encarnacion stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding
Ain't
out.
no one better.
And
Let's
Matt,
go,
with the double
kid.
play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce
wait
another
for
ground
yours
ball
here.
out of him right here.
And the pitch on 2-1.
he's going!
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
2 balls,
Thought about
2
going
strikes.
for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle.
tag.
The tag,
Out.
and he is cooked at first. Ernest Esposito
Hey, double
will
up.
try it
Let's go.
again. 0
First
for
baseman
2 with a
number
fly out and a
33.
ground ball thus
Ernest
far. Sends that one
Esposito.
out of play for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Trying to
ball,
get him
2
to chase
strikes
the
to count.
cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, we got 1.
To
I got
2
to count.
balls and
2
2
and 2.
strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
And a rather interesting...
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
Digging in to try it again. Omar Samuels earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Out.
The second for one.
Out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side... Striding into the box, Jason Benitez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in.
He got a pretty good lead right there.
Pitch out.
Ball one,
nothing
no
doing. Again to first. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground to short. This could be two. To second for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full.
Hey, come on now. One time.
So a
right
pivotal
here.
moment here, and digging in now, Moose Wallace. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to
Get on
do
for us.
too
Here we
much
go.
here. Just keep that line moving. Do something for...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Tying run headed home. And a relay home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, these scouts love seeing a guy that
Now
can
batting,
drive the ball
the
with
center
authority.
fielder,
And that's exactly what he did on that swing.
Encarnacion.
I mean, when you can trot into second base with a stand-up double, you're pretty sure you put a good charge into the ball and got it out there into the deeper parts of the outfield. That has to feel good for him.
Ramon Encarnacion will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Come on, big
Yeah, just
guy,
sort
get
of
your pitch.
rolling over.
For third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. Omar Samuels will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Second baseman.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Just inside. Not by much. It's 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Spencer. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Aldo Ruiz will stand in
Ruiz.
now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
2 down here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely.
Keeping him close.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. To 2-2 now. Three and two now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We've played 8 full. The International Stars lead this one 4-2. Sam Washburn will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Moose Wallace, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, with the draft coming up, these are the kind of ABs that you're wanting to put together. He gets himself a nice base knock right there, so I'm sure he's happy as it can only help his stock moving forward towards the draft.
Now at the plate, Ramon Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run. Sure, he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Esposito on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Phil Price stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you. Runner!
He's running towards second. Drilled on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
First baseman, number 8.
Stepping in, Diego Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Come on, big.
Runners are at first and second with one away.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Blaine Roberts gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, you've just got to look for something up in that zone, something you can drive.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1.
He's safe.
The right fielder, number 6.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The international squad wins this one 5-2. So long, everybody.
Here now, our final line score.
With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the international squad. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike count,
Johnny Hudgens will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. In now, Abraham Ferreira, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Coming to the plate now, Moose Wallace. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Now the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And now he throws on the brakes, but he... Moose Wallace comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Moose Wallace.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Chip Good comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, nobody away.
Squares around and drops down a good one. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Now batting, second baseman.
Moose Wallace digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make
one time.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Alvarez is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Mac Hoffman stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now batting, right fielder.
Greg Nunez Will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Central, number 30, Greg Nunez.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he pops it up back behind second base. Ayala range. 2 gone.
Now batting, second
Raymond
baseman.
Jung will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Again to first. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Franklin Mays comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal. And others say, hey, let them swing. Don't give away any outs.
The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting,
Moose Wallace strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run. But the question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Yeah, you know, with that base open, I'd at least expect him to work around him and maybe hope he chases some bad pitches. You got to love the strategy that comes into play in these situations.
And this is down, and that should do it. And the winning run is across to score.
And he's going to get mobbed for that one. What a great at-bat here as he just comes through in the clutch and drives home that winning run from second base.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those
Here now.
smartphones and tablets.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. We are about to start the third round, having just completed rounds 1 and 2. The first selection of the third round is officially on the clock. With the first pick in the third round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Emil Diaz, a first baseman from the Central Region. With the second pick of the third round, the Cincinnati Reds select Franklin Mays, a second baseman from the Central Region. With the third pick in the third round, the Atlanta Braves select Al Lerma, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the fourth pick of the third round, the Oakland Athletics select Edgar Rodriguez, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the fifth pick in the third round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Rodrigo Valido, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the sixth pick of the third round, the Colorado Rockies select Mariano Almanzar, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the seventh pick in the third round, the Miami Marlins select Grady Adkins, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the eighth pick of the third round, the San Diego Padres select Mac Hoffman, a center fielder from the Central Region. With the ninth pick in the third round, the Detroit Tigers select Thurman Edler, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the 10th pick of the third round, the Chicago White Sox select Henry DeJesus, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the 11th pick in the third round, the Seattle Mariners select Elmer Pinto, a catcher from the Central Region. With the 12th pick of the third round, the Boston Red Sox select J.J. Kepler, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 13th pick in the third round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Richard Aguilera, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the 14th pick of the third round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Hugh Alderson, a catcher from the East Region. With the 15th pick in the third round, the Baltimore Orioles select Robbie Henson, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 16th pick of the third round, the Cleveland Indians select Ronald Blanco, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 17th pick in the third round, the Minnesota Twins select Kevin Matlock, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 18th pick of the third round, the Washington Nationals select J.J. Tyson, a third baseman from the International Region. With the 19th pick in the third round, the San Francisco Giants select Martin Foote, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the 20th pick of the third round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Richard Costa, a left fielder from the West Region. With the 21st pick in the third round, with the 25th pick of the third round, the Los Angeles Dodgers select Moose Wallace, a catcher from the International Region.
We're into the third round now of the MLB first-year player draft. Guys, what do you think about that most recent selection?
Well, the jury's still out on him. At least that's what I feel. We got to see him play against some of the top draft talent recently, and he played okay, but it wasn't anything overly impressive. This organization must have seen something they liked in him, though, so maybe they'll be able to get the most out of his talent.
Yeah, I like this pick. Ike is right. He is by no means a sure thing coming out of this draft, but I have a feeling that he could turn out to be a little bit of a sleeper pick. Plus, I think he really helps fill one of the organization's needs. We're going to have to wait and see, of course, but I'm sure he's ready and really excited to get that minor league career started.
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Moose Wallace will be our subject, making his Double-A debut in this one, so this is probably an exciting day for him.
Well, I'm sure it is, but he knows he's got a long road ahead of him to the major leagues. He wasn't a top draft pick, so he likely won't be on the fast track to the show. Unless, of course, he starts really putting up big numbers in the minor leagues. Still, I know this organization has said they were happy to get a chance to draft him, so maybe they feel he could blossom into a solid player someday. Takes a lot of hard work, resiliency, and determination to make it to the big leagues. His journey starts today, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Tulsa Drillers and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Julio Villanueva gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break.
Hey, one away.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Lewers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Moose Wallace steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
Come on, let it fly right here.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Park racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third.
Now batting.
And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one. Of course, he's aiming for that first major league hit, but he's got to start somewhere.
Jeff Ridgway will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run at the very...
Third, left side.
Stand up, stand up.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Another good at-bat here to start the inning. That's 2 in a row that have reached base. So with nobody out, that'll give him a good shot to, at the very least, tie up this ball game, if not take the lead.
So stepping in, number 60, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-2, here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Casey Mesa.
In now, Nathan Tabata. He flew out in his last at bat.
Nathan Tabata.
In there, strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Moose Wallace strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors. Clay Park will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one.
Ridgway moves on. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Drillers lead it 2-1.
Hey, your pitch.
Moose
Drive it deep.
Wallace is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Moose Wallace.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Park going back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he'll try for third.
Stand up, stand up.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Jeff Ridgway strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Digging in to try it again, Moose Wallace, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner. Number 19 will step in. 1 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Yeah, he's been finding a way to get on board in this one. Having good productive ABs so far.
Wallace is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Fans, our final line score. First,
he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Tulsa Drillers and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
John Gates, the native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, Matty, he's just basically your 3-pitch pitcher. Not going to overwhelm you with a bunch of different pitches, but still good enough stuff to give you problems.
Hey, come on
Stepping
now,
in, Clay Park. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Leo Vera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
McLeod is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Moose Wallace will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And it's quickly 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Jeff Ridgway will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
All right, come on.
Third
now,
inning, no score to this point.
Runner!
He's running towards second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Macias over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number. At the plate, Robert Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Strike, get ahead right here.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here we go. One out now.
Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
A low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Standing in now, Clay Park. Again to first. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. The 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No strike. He's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the... Now to the plate, Moose Wallace. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Moose Wallace.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Jeff Ridgway stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Hit out towards second.
Dig, 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 dig,
Scooped
dig,
up.
dig, dig.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Hooks lead it 4-2. Into the box now. Clay Hart. He drew a walk his first time up.
Clay.
First offering on its way.
Ball,
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He's
fallen behind now, 3-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And he takes ball 4. Nathan Tabata will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Too high, 1-0.
That man's got to be thinking,
Nathan
enough with the
Tabata.
walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. Snap throw from the catcher.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Number 19 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. He'll come to the plate with it, and they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. Moose Wallace digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Ready for another chance? Homer Williams. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's off the plate and high, 2-0 now.
Hey, we got one here.
Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Let's turn now. Come on, let's go.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Full count. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, and that home run might just earn their closer an extra day of rest right here. That makes this a 4-run game now, and with the top of the 9th looming, it would make that a non-save situation.
Moose Wallace digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing
No
on
one
it last
better.
time,
Clutch
so
up
we'll
right
see
now,
if he
babe.
can make one fall here.
0-1's the count.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about
we
it,
need you right
at
here.
this
Let's
point
go,
in the
kid.
ball game, all you need is base runners.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smiley has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Corpus Christi comes out on top, 9-5.
No errors.
Good night,
They
everybody.
left 15 runners on base.